Hi everyone, I just want to show you why Kefir, this is a little jar of Kefir here, is the most potent source of probiotics that you could possibly get. Okay, but before we begin, I just want to make sure that everyone understands what probiotics are. Okay? They're simply just friendly bacteria. Okay, now there's bad bacteria and there's good bacteria in the body. And these bad bacteria cause thousands and thousands of different kinds of diseases and problems inside the body. Stomach problems and intestinal disorders. So many problems come from these. So what we want to try and do is get as many friendly bacteria to fight against these bad bacteria and wipe out the garbage that's inside the body. Okay, so back to kefir. What is kefir? It is just a cultured milk product that is kind of like yogurt, only much more potent. Okay, now don't worry if you're lactose intolerant, because people who are can digest this stuff much easier than other milk products, because everything is already pre-digested and broken down so that the body can easily digest this stuff and assimilate it. Now, Kefir is a natural probiotic that contains living, friendly bacteria that will go in and actually repopulate your intestinal tract and will also help you to digest food better. So basically just aids in your digestion. So now let's take a look at why this stuff is the greatest source of probiotics and a great source of vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. Now normally you will find probiotics in 3 different ways. Okay, I know there are more, but here are just the basics. Okay, so normally what most people think of when they think of probiotics is this little pill right here. Okay, that's a little probiotic pill. Number 2, another big source a lot of people brag about is just yogurt. Okay, and then once again, the king of those 2 is kefir. Okay? Now, let's take a look at the pill versus kefir. Okay, now this pill here, now many manufacturers of these probiotic pills claim that their pills contain 15 billion bacteria inside these pills at the time of processing, and that it would take tubs of yogurt or tubs of kefir to get this amount of probiotics. Now, this is not true, and I'll show you why in just a second. But first, let's not forget where these companies get this stuff. Okay? They actually get these probiotics, friendly bacteria, from whole cultured milk products. Okay? They basically just pull out the friendly bacteria, put it in a little pill form, put it in a bottle, and then turn around and sell it right back to you. So instead of buying all these up in a bottle, you could have a much more superior source at a fraction of the cost by making this yourself. Because once you have some real living kefir grains, they will last you a lifetime if you take care of them properly. Now also, in this pill form, these guys are in what is called a dormant state. Okay? Now this just means that they're basically kind of sleeping until they are reawakened by water and other elements. And the microflora or friendly bacteria in kefir grains are alive and well and kicking around. I mean, these guys are up and moving. And as they're up and moving, this will make them much more fit to adapt to the changes in temperature and environment that they're going to be put into as they go from outside of the body to inside of the body. And as most of you probably know, the body is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So the microflora in kefir grains are, like I said, alive and much more strong and healthy and ready to adapt to this change. Because in the pill form, these guys just have a much harder time adapting to this drastic temperature change and environment. Okay, now speaking of environment, kefir is a milk product that contains buffering agents that will nourish and protect these friendly bacteria from the stomach acids. And milk products in general are such strong buffering agents that even poison control centers recommend that you drink milk if you're ever confronted with a poison situation. And so with these buffering agents, now the friendly bacteria can make it past the stomach and into the intestines, where they can get in there and start cleaning house and start kicking these bad bacteria out of there. And these friendly bacteria are, once they're in the gut and the intestines, they're going to help to synthesize vitamins and minerals so that they can be used and absorbed by the body. Okay, they're also going to package your food, digest it, help you to digest whatever food is sitting in your intestines here. And this is basically what forms your turds, or your poop, or whatever. Okay? These little guys just start packing it together so that it can be shipped out the back end. So that hopefully a lot of times this stuff won't sit around in your intestines. So if you have constipation or a lot of stomach problems, Crohn's, stomach ulcers, whatever, there's just a poor population of good bacteria, and you want to try and get this stuff in there. These friendly bacteria also produce vitamin B12. They produce it. Okay, now I know a lot of vegans are worried about getting vitamin B12, maybe even vegetarians also, but this is one source. These good bacteria, if they're strong enough in the gut, they will actually produce vitamin B12 for you. So, where's the proof that this friendly bacteria is so good and so strong?